welcome back to the garage. Hey, came up with a little something. Went through the tailgate on this, and I've screwed something up. But went through the tailgate and realized that the wiring harness that you use with the key on these is just destroyed. The plug itself, the key, the wires, they're all chewed up. One of the switches, there's a little lever that flips over and hits the dip switches, or not a dip switch, but the micro switch, and that's gone. I'm having trouble finding one, so I thought, in my infinite wisdom, what am I going to do? How am I going to fix this problem? One of the problems I've read about is with the switch being on the dash. The 12 volts has to run a long way to get back here, and it loses some of the voltage, some of the amperage when it gets back here. It doesn't move the motor, doesn't move the mechanism as well as it should. So I saw some people putting a relay back here to operate this. Well, I thought, what else goes either in or out or up and down that that you would use on a 12 volt system? And I decided a winch. And then the more I thought about it, they have remotes for your winch. Why can't you set that up in here? So I'm going to fiddle around, and I'm going to screw some stuff up, and I am going to see what we can do about getting this set up. Right now, the window's stuck down because I believe the two rubber grommets that are supposed to be at the bottom of this window or in the bottom of this door are gone. And I think it's gone down too far, and it's kind of bound up and won't come back up. So I gotta kind of mess with that and get that start to work first. And then once I get that, then I'm gonna start working on the other part. I'll bring you along. We'll kind of see where we end up, see how we get this done. Again, this could be 10 minutes, this could be 10 hours, hell, who knows? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started, and yeah, let me go get some parts and some tools and maybe a battery, and we'll go from there. Thanks. Well, as you can see, after some tinkering around, I finally got the window unbound. I'm gonna have to make some stops down at the bottom so it doesn't go all the way into the tailgate and bottom out on the metal. It needs a bumper so it doesn't allow the arms to slide the plastic piece out. What I got here is, picked this up on Amazon. Don't even know what brand it is, but there's the info on it if you want to see it. This may or may not work, so if you want to write it down, there it is, or you can come back later and get it. Took me a minute to find what I wanted in the way of a fob to make this function. There it is. How backward is that for you guys? Sorry about that. So what I did is, let's go back to, there's the information again, Amazon, all day long. It's basically a winch controller. They come with a couple different types. One was a big handheld for a winch. You're standing out and you big up, down, or push button left or right. I wanted just a regular key fob. Something that I can put on a key ring, hang on the dash, whatever. Pretty simple, in, out. That's all it is. So, but you know what? Let's go ahead and try to wire this up and see where it gets us. See if it does what I want it to do. Basically, it's got 12 volts in, 12 volts out, and then it reverses the polarity on the ground and positive to either pull in or push out the what would be the cable, but in this instance it would be the glass for the window. This has got this particular one, this particular control this. I'm sorry, this particular relay box here. 12 volt, 80 amp. 106 millimeters by 66 millimeters by 41.5 millimeters. Y'all can do that conversion in inches if you like. So yeah. So we're gonna get to it. See what we can do about finding all the destructions. I know there was another set of destructions for the. Yep, there it is. For the sending unit or the receiver, I guess would be. Basically, you got a power in. You got your main power in, power out, and you got a negative, and then this blue here is your antenna for your key fob. So let's see what we can do with it. I'm gonna go get some electrical tools, some wiring. May go grab a battery. May use the 20 volt DeWalt. Let's see what. We'll just see what it says. All right, found a couple things. So what I'm doing is basically 100% mock-up. This isn't going to be how this is going to be in the truck. When I go to make it like I wanted in the truck, then I'll go ahead and do a video on that and how I put it all together. And it'll all be wired. Have all the heat shrink and all that fun stuff on it, so it's nice and tidy. This way right here, I'm just trying to get it to function and see if I like it. So I wonder if that means vehicle positive. So there's see it very well. There's a V plus right here. See if that is the vehicle positive. Yep, that is going to be the vehicle positive. So you got forward, reverse here. Forward, reverse here. Positive here, ground. And M1 and M2 is in out. So that's going to be. All right, see what we got. Disregard the power cord here. This has worked out really well because I can, before I get all this started, and I've had it for a while, this is actually hooked into the battery, into the motor, and I just use spade terminals. Battery right here, up and down. That's how I've operated since I got it. So let's go ahead and get this tightened down. We'll do this ground. Get this ground on. Like I said, all this is just going to be currently temporary until we can verify that this is how I want to do this. Then we'll find some place for it to lie and spend the rest of its years on the truck. Come on. So that one. That one's tight, 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 tight. All right, so up, down, power, power, negative, negative back to here. Well, let's see what happens. Put the negative in first. Put that on there. Nothing happened. Hey, it's not a bad thing. So let's see what happens with the window. Whoa! Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. So, again, this is on the remote. Push it, in, out, in, out. Hook it on your keychain, hook it on your dash, put it in your pocket, however you want to do it. Now, what I haven't figured out yet is how to get the dashboard switch back here. That's going to be another day. Right now, I'm pretty excited about that. It comes with 2 fobs. Comes with 2 fobs, little fobs. Really wires up pretty simple. There it is. Got it hooked up to a battery. There's the battery you saw a little earlier. So yeah, with that, pretty excited. So yeah, so there we go. Really a pretty simple way to get that. There we go. Really simple way to, now you have a remote. You can remote up and down the window. If you're outside the truck, 12-volt power is going to come back from the battery. We'll put a 100-amp fuse block on it up there in the engine compartment. Run a 10 or 12 gauge wire back. Should do okay. We'll ground it to the frame. Buddy, we should have, this should be all day long. This should not be a problem. So I hope this helps you. Any questions, any thoughts, any comments? Honestly, a lot of this is for my kids. I can explain that later. May have explained it in other videos. So just find stuff out there that'll help you do what you want to do. If something does what you want it to do, and you can wire it up to make it what you want it to do, get after it. If it doesn't work, what do you got? You know, heard a lot of people say, if it works, is it really a dumb idea? Now we just have to find some place out of the weather and easily accessible to put this stuff, and we'll be up and running. Y'all have a great one. Have a great day. I'm really excited. I'm back doing this. Having a good time working on my equipment, working on my trucks. I got a starter in this one. Small engine repairs will be coming. What else have I got? I got all kinds of stuff. So we'll catch up. Thanks again for watching. Take care.